Hi there, Andy here. I am blessed to be able to teach yoga philosophy and meditation inside all of Yoga Veda Institute training courses and programs. Today, we are going to begin to introduce the practice of meditation from an Ayurvedic perspective. So let's go ahead and get started. According to Swami Vishnu Devananda, meditation is a continuous flow of perception or thought, just like the flow of water in a river. Meditation is a practice whereby constant observation of the mind it brings awareness, harmony, and a natural order into our lives. It helps us dig deep into our inner self to discover the wisdom and tranquility that lies within. Meditation isn't about forcing your mind to be quiet, but instead about experiencing the quiet that is already there. So you might be asking yourself, why is it important for me to meditate? We all can have different reasons as to why we meditate, but in the end, it will always be beneficial, no matter what reason is that. Some people meditate to reach self realization or enlightenment. Some people do it just to calm their mind or to be more focused or less anxious. The benefits of meditation have been recorded and gathered for centuries, so no doubt this practice will bring benefits to your life. In Ayurveda, the purpose of using meditation is to bring the mind to a pure and sattvic state of mind, simply to bring the mind to a peaceful, balanced state. Keep in mind that even though everyone can meditate and gain benefits from it, the more out of balance one is, the more challenging it might be to enter into a state of meditation or to notice the benefits of it. We must realize that reaching a meditative state is a process, and not because we might not be feeling strong or obvious effects of the practice doesn't mean it's not working. We must be constant and disciplined if we expect to achieve anything out of meditation. On the other hand, it's also important to remember that there are two key elements that will help meditation to be achieved much easier, and those are control of the senses and concentration. Without those two, especially without concentration, it is very improbable that a meditative space will be reached. Meditation is not something that we practice. Meditation is something that happens, it's a state that you reach. After what? After your mind is completely focused and concentrating one thing. So don't try to aim meditation. Aim concentration. Meditation will come when it's right. Now let's dive into the doshas and which specific meditation practices might be most beneficial to each of them. Those people with predominantly air and space element or Vata types should practice meditation in order to calm their restless minds and nerves and to release their inherent tendencies of fear and anxiety. Meditation can take those of Vata constitution very far in overcoming their main problems in life. A hypersensitive and hyperactive mind will for sure calm down with the practice of meditation, with the right practice of meditation. Meditation helps them to sleep, alleviates their nervous system, alleviate digestion, and strengthen their immune system, which are their main areas of weakness for those of Vata type. However, Vatas must be careful because meditation done inappropriately can be ungrounding and quickly space them out. They can get lost in their thoughts or their prana can become disturbed. For this reason, Vatas should first learn the art of concentration so that their minds do not wander. It is better for them to do mantra or visualization rather than try to empty their minds, which might already have too much of the ether element within them. They should practice meditations that help keep them grounded, enhance stability, and help them release stress and stay focused. All meditations help Vata in some beneficial way. However, guided meditations, such as Yoga Nidra, meditation in nature and near or around it, can be very beneficial for Vata since it can help to ground them. A Vata with Rajistic mind tends to be very hyperactive and nervous, so a sitting meditation might not be a good choice for them at the very beginning. Walking meditation can be a good start. Slow walk, mindful walk, paying attention to everything that's present, from the sensations in the body to the sounds around and the activity of the mind. After saying this, it is important to remember that calm and steady meditation is recommended for Vata, but when in a registic state, it might be too challenging for that person to sit still. So, by slowly and progressively bringing the mind out of the Rajistic state with the more active meditations, actually it will become easier for the person to sit still and achieve meditation. Now, for those individuals with fire element predominant or Pitta dosha, they will need to meditate in order to release their anger or aggression and let go of their generally willful and controlling approach to life. Pittas usually have good concentration and can meditate more easily than other types. Mantra meditations can be a good way for them to focus their strong mental energy in a positive manner, redirecting their attention towards our inner goal. Pittas should be careful to meditate peacefully and not try to turn meditation into another form of achievement or conquest. For them, meditation can become too focused and even narrow minded, a simple attempt to control rather than a release of tension. They must learn to expand their minds and heart in meditation, using their inherent light to reveal the truth. Meditation should leave them feeling cool and calm in the mind and the heart, like gentle waves moving across the lake in the moonlight. The practice of mind calming pranayama are recommended for pittas before meditation. And finally, kapha, or those of water and earth element. They require meditation in order to let go of emotional attachment and to counter mental stagnation and lethargy. Meditation helps them release possessiveness and heaviness into the space of consciousness in which alone is true happiness and abundance. Kaphas might require encouragement, stimulation, or motivation to get them into meditation and often do better meditating in groups. For them, a more disciplined approach to meditation is required, even if it does not seem immediately to be having much result. Kaphas are likely to fall asleep during meditation. For this reason, they should do more active forms of meditation, including mantras and pranayams, or combining meditations with activity. They are also prone to fall into their imagination or daydreaming. They need to cultivate a wakeful attention to counter the inherent lassitude of their mind. For a kapha in a tamasic state, it is recommended to practice active meditations, like walking meditations, or a meditation that requires the use of different mantras, mudras, and even pranayams before the meditation. also sometimes can be included during the meditation. Are you beginning to see the connection within each and every practice to that of the universal element, the doshas and the qualities of nature, or sattva, rajas, and tamas? When we are deciding on a meditation to practice according to our current state or imbalance, we need to take a few factors into account. What do we want to cultivate with our meditation? Non attachment, groundedness, a peaceful state of mind. Not each meditation is ideal for each individual person. Let's not mistake this statement. Every single form of meditation is effective and sooner or later will give result to the practitioner. But for sure, there are certain forms of meditation or concentrations that will give you results much quicker depending on the state or the imbalance of the system. By taking into account our elemental composition, what we're looking to balance, as well as our current state of mind, we can begin to recognize the doshas and the universal qualities that will be affected by our meditation practice. By choosing a meditation practice that takes into account your current state, you can more easily achieve all of the wonderful benefits that meditation has to offer. Again, just like everything else in Ayurveda, meditation is not a one size fits all approach. There are so many meditation practices to choose from, but by understanding the Ayurvedic approach to meditation, you are well on your way to experiencing those benefits as they are meant for you. One last thing to keep in mind: once you have chosen a meditation that suits your current state best, stick with it. Just as you will not dig a well by trying 100 shallow holes hoping to hit water, as is meditation, you must stick with one place, one hole, and go deep. And only then you will hopefully, maybe, hit water. So choose one form of meditation that is best suited to your dosha and your current mental state. Then dig your well deep. Inside this lesson, you will find a worksheet in which you can design your perfect for you meditation practice. Once you have chosen a practice that you think you can stick with, share your insights inside our Sister Science Facebook community, where I will be to answer any question that you have. Thank you for listening and happy meditating.